Yo, I'm going to try to start working on my Forsaken missions here a bit.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright, well, I guess for starters...
2 men.
Time starts now.
1 mission.
Alright,
Find the home
there's
cooked
something
meal
crazy
your
going on.
favorite restaurant
Give me a second.
is missing.
Bam!
On the menu, TNT's new competition series premieres Friday at 8. Fresh.
Alright, that was funny. Sorry about that, peeps. I trying to do things a little bit different. Trying to be I actually have the chat now. The Twitch chat should be showing up on top of the screen now. Transparent background, so it should look a lot neater, I think. But I'm curious as to find out what this is all going to look like when I'm done. In theory, okay, I found some settings that looked like I wasn't doing the show in HD, and I think I got all that fixed now. Alright, I guess for starters, I probably should come in here with a gunboat or something like that. I know when I used my specs would pull these guys right on out of here. But it's pretty amazing how far up in here I can go, to be honest with you. You may notice I'm back to doing widescreen gameplay. I'm actually I wouldn't switch my monitors around, and so my 4:3 aspect ratio monitor is not what I'm gaming on now. I'm back to gaming on my 24-inch monitor, widescreen, and so I don't know. I just had a few ideas of what I thought the issues might be, and I think I've got them all resolved. So now I'm just trying to confirm. This is a 65 Drac military stronghold, and this is for my Forsaken missions. I'm really just after the uranium. I know I have the added benefit of getting a couple extra prizes, which is cool, I guess. But the uranium is like the big prize these days, isn't it? Kind of move stuff around. You notice I don't have my overlay is only covered up my camera now, so it should be a lot closer to what everybody is accustomed to seeing when they see me. And the whole point of this is just so that all my other things are more visible. I know a lot of times from watching some of my videos back, you know, I know you can't like see, before you couldn't see like the map button or the retreat button, anything that I was sitting up top. I know this way here you really can't see the top left right now, where it just has like my fleet level versus the drag base level. And I don't know if that's really a big deal or not being able to see all that. So I'm trying to figure out what works best. I mean, I do got the comms in the bottom left, but sometimes I'll actually will use that, like when I'm doing dredges for measuring. And I'm going to go ahead and knock out this dredge up here too. Two volleys will do it. I can't wait. I wonder if I get my 5th boat, if one volley will be enough. Oh, hey, 50 cal. Oh, I actually did pretty good. I managed to get, well, I got 3 twice yesterday, so that was 6. And I got 3 this morning for 9, and then at lunchtime I got 4 more. So that was a total of 13. And I ended up getting, I think, probably about 74,000 uranium or something like that. It's not bad for 0 coin, right? I'm curious if my chat is showing up on the screen like I intended it to be. Haha. Oh, what a mess. Well, let's see here. Alright, so what I need to do is take that Twitch window and shrink it down a bit. There we go. Sorry, hopefully you don't mind me playing with the screen while you're on here watching. Yeah, it's not too bad. I would like to be able to get access to more because I don't actually lose any fleets. Really, I'd like to be in the perfect world. I'd like to be able to do a component a day, and you know, I guess that's in a perfect world. That's really just not going to happen. And you know, because each one is 24 hours, I'd like to keep my retrofit lab busy. Uh, I'm going to play around with my screen here a bit more. I just want to see where it stops. Alright, so it stops right about here, which is good. That's about where I want it to stop. I just wanted to check out the Twitch chat, the way I got the overlay set up. I just wanted to make sure it was all working like I intended it to. Let's see here. View. Knock that down to 50 and slide it over. Yeah, I'd love to see more dredge days, wouldn't you? But you know, something else that might be fun. I mean, I think, you know, we start thinking about these things as chores because I probably had to start turning around already. We start thinking about these things as chores is because, you know, we have to do the same things, or it's so repetitive, isn't it? A lot of the things that we have to do, we tend to call them chores, but you know, wouldn't it be nice if, because the dredge bases are always there, but even if they just paid out better, uranium would be nice. Nighthawks are so awesome. Hey, Pollock. How much money have I spent on this game? My wife is sitting next to me. We probably shouldn't talk about that. But usually when I coin, she coins too. So, but she hasn't really done any coining in probably about 3 or 4 months. She hasn't bought any new coin, I'll say. But the first time I spent anything was the Dreadnought event. That was the very first Base Invaders. My wife gave me $100. That was the first time I ever coined. And it only cost me $50 to win the Dread, but that was the original one. That was the first Base Invaders. And I did spend about $50 or 50 coins or $50, 500 coins to win that time, but it was worth it. Yeah, I agree. The drag bases, I mean, they're fun, but they just don't give you enough uranium. I just 50 cal. I'm sorry, Pollock. You asked about how much money I spent on this game. I kind of always been a really light coiner. I starting this year back in January I started spending about $100 a month. So this year I probably spent close to $1,000. It's terrible when you think about it. You made me say it that way. All right, so let me get out my big killer, my base Stronghold killer here. See if I can drive it worth a dang. It kind of comes and goes. Sometimes I do better than I do other times. All right, I need a decoy. Let's see. Yeah, that one probably work. Wish me luck. I did good sometimes, sometimes not so good. I actually have a really nice video of me doing a stronghold already. Um, and I took probably just a little over an hour's worth of damage. And that is best case scenario, quite honestly. Somebody named Red October is watching me. He's not in comms or anything. I think he is local. I travel, so I don't really get to know any of the locals, but... Alright, the trick with working a decoy, in case you guys don't know, is basically you select your target with the whole fleet, and then you just drive your decoy. Alright, so I put that up there. That way I'm just driving my decoy. Oh, where is that boat going? Look at that dreadnought spinning around in circles for no reason. That was nuts. Alright, let me turn my #1 boat around. The Triton has got the same combat speed as the Dreads, but he turns really slow. And so I always have to give him a head start. $1,000, man, it'll do a lot. I mean, that's practically a vacation, man. I mean, one thing Battle Pirates isn't is a vacation. Of course, that is a cheap vacation, right? Now, the trick here with the decoys, you don't want to let it get too far in front of your boats, because you do want to still be able to cover mortar fire, the mortar fire that comes off the center island here. And see if I can make some mortars fly over that way. See, right now I just have one victory mortar shooting at me, and my Triton can easily hold that off. I think I just assumed here that it was shooting, and I got like a new setup here right now, and I'm trying to get used to everything. Alright, so I think I managed to pull that off pretty good. Just a little bit of scratches so far on my Triton, I think, because I let it get in front of my decoy a couple of times. Man, there's so many ways to auto cargo, Pollock. I mean, there is just so many ways. That usually you can, if you put a decoy Spectre in, a decoy sub with battery, and just regular engine upgrade or something like that. I mean, really, it's just got to be faster than the fleet that you're trying to get a decoy for. But if you do that and do a countermeasure Triton in there, you can auto with almost anything. And like auto and cargo is really simple. It's not hard at all. The elites are tougher to auto. Those when I say elites, I'm talking like a 75. 65s and 75s are pretty tough, but 40s and 51s are really easy to auto. I don't quite know where my surface timer is. Oh, sorry. Number 3 is my sub. Let me move that up so I can see where I'm at. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to target over here. I always go for where the corners where the bombards are first, simply because they like to shoot down my mortars, and I'd rather get them out of the way quick. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to Pollock there, 50 cal? Alright, so now I'm just going to go straight for the bombard on the island there. And something hit me, and I don't know what. You see my decoy's got a little bit of damage on it. Maybe it was from water splash or something. Uh-oh. I don't know, I got too many mortars coming in on me, I think. I think I managed it okay. Here I really want to try to keep my Dreadnought and my Tritons all together, which is pretty tough, quite honestly. Mercuries are awesome. They're good ships. Mercury's is not a bad place to start. Babe, are you playing? Are you in the game?
Actually, yes.
There's a guy, Red October, watching me. I didn't know if you'd mind telling him that I'm actually streaming on Twitch. Alright. Now, I got the whole center island killed. The rest should be pretty easy. Really, I've already taken all the damage that I really was wanting to take. I probably got about an hour's worth of damage on here. Well, I really plan to take on that whole thing out. I'm kind of distracted. I'm not really giving the game the proper attention. But how many 65s can I do with this fleet? I can do. I could finish my mission if I wanted to with just the one fleet. Um, if I do them right, because you know, basically, I should be able to do all of them. I think 565s is 4.5 million points, so um, I should be able to do them all, no problem, with this one fleet. Sometimes I'll end up having to do a little extra. Say I have to do a little extra. Like sometimes I might have to do something with my Triton because I'll take too much damage with my Triton, or I might have to swap out a Decoy sub. Just because I get distracted, I don't pay attention. Oh, level 40 cargo. I'm sorry. Y'all are having your own conversation on there. Don't mind me. Well, there's a 65 done. Let's see how much damage it took on that. All right. I do have Hellstrikes currently repairing, but that's from the dredges. But you know, I need to get my Forsaken missions done first, so I'm more worried about getting that done. So I'll cancel this for right now, and I'll go ahead. Hour and a half. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. I've done better, but I've done a lot worse too. So it's easy to screw up sometimes and take 5 hours worth of damage. But anyway, so I guess on to the next one. Let's see if I like the 65s fresh, but if I see them and they've already been started, I don't mind cleaning them up either. Well, awesome. I mean, it's not hard to do. I mean, with a Decoy sub and a countermeasure Triton, something like that, some kind of a countermeasure hull, it's easy to do with pretty much almost any fleet. Let me see. I wonder if I can move that conversation on my Oh, I can't. Look at that. What level am I, Pollock? I'm actually a 81. Oh, 50. You're asking. I'm sorry. There's a guy in here named 50. That's funny. Y'all are messing my head over in the Twitch chat tonight. I've been playing for, I guess, 3.5 years. I had been saying 4 years for a long time. Um, Quite honestly, I have a tendency to live up to my name as far as being wrong. And I thought that I had started in October of 2010, and which would be 4 years, right? And but I actually found out that I really didn't start until like April 5th of 2011. I must have been War Commander that I was doing in October of 2010 or something, because but I've been playing pretty much since it was. Yeah, being this live on the chat is a lot better than, in my opinion, is a lot better than watching it on YouTube. It's a bit more engaging, right? Because the YouTube, I mean, the YouTube videos, watching people play is not bad when it's sped up, but when you're watching a live stream, I mean, I don't know. I think YouTube ought to have an option where you can actually speed up the videos yourself when you're watching them. Just watch them at 2x or 4x. How awesome is this freaking fleet, man? This thing is so freaking awesome. Alright, I'll go ahead and drive away. I'm probably getting too greedy. I'll end up getting shot here if I'm not more careful. Red October, you on my Twitch chat? Are you signed into Twitch TV? Alright, and I'm basically just going to hop out of here and then retreat and come back in from the top so that I can get all these boats to go north, come out the top side. Hi Mixter, Sharp66. Welcome to my Twitch stream. Yeah, you do actually. I'll show you my build. Um, I've actually got two subfleets that I can do these with. Um, Actually, I can just show you from my shipyard what my Nighthawks look like. This is what my Nighthawks look like. And you see I have Cat 3 in here, and I'm doing, and my S armor, D2 S armor, is all retrofit 10. You see it's rank 10. So that gets my stealth up pretty high. Let me see if it actually says stealth on here somewhere. Cloak efficiency, 77.93%. So that's pretty good cloak efficiency. But the other fleet that I have that I'll often use, is my Spectres. And this is my Spectre build, and it also has Cat 3 and D2S armor. And you see its cloak efficiency 77.93, so it's not too different than my Nighthawks. The cloak efficiency basically counteracts sonar is what it does. And these, you see the white rings around the DNXs, that means that DNX has sonar on it. And also these torpedo bays have that white circle on there. It just means that they have sonar. And so the cloak efficiency counteracts that sonar. Yes, they sure can. Yep. Yep, I can use those for prepping with no damage as well. I tend to be a bit more paranoid with them, and I really don't need to. I think I was just paranoid for a long time, where I tend to always keep my ECM with them, which the ECM gives even more cloak efficiency. It basically disrupts the sonar, and but the ECM's not really common. Only 3,000 people received it, and a lot of those don't play anymore. So. But you seen the cloak efficiency was pretty similar between the Nighthawk and the Spectres. They're both over 77% cloak efficiency, so. Oh yeah, I love these things. Mixture, you just have no idea. These things are so awesome. It's no wonder, I know a lot of people really get upset about others using them for evil, ninja and fleets and such, but these things are so much fun to drive that you almost you're just looking for things to do with them. I've never done that. I've never gone out and just sunk people's fleets randomly, but man, these things are an incredible amount of fun. They're just so fast. Dredges only come out twice a week, and that's Tuesdays and Fridays for 24 hours. And it's just always been that way with the dredges. And so basically the dredges, the final dredge would have spawned about 7 hours ago, would have been the final dredge spawn. And that would have been from yesterday. It would have started yesterday, and then but it ended today. So that is correct. 50 cal actually did do a sub special. On cloak efficiency versus sonar. You should look on my YouTube channel. You'll see it on there. I think it was even, if you're on BP Outpost, I think it was even posted on BP Outpost. Oh yeah. Well, Mixter, I don't know if how good your memory is, but I did when the Nighthawk first came out, and I did the rundown on this boat. I was so impressed with it. Even though it doesn't stay down as long as a Spectre, its range just far exceeds because it's so fast. So it doesn't stay down as long, but its submersion range was a term I used, was just incredible in comparison to a Spectre. Alright, so that one there's all prepped out. Let's see here. Yeah, well, people ninja during dredges, I don't know. There's just people out here, the ones that ninja during dredges, I mean, sometimes they're doing it because they want your dredge, or, you know, they like to remind people it's a pirate game. I don't really get butthurt. I've had dredges stolen from me, and I don't really get butthurt over it because, um, quite honestly, you know, I don't coin any dredges, and the first time I had one stolen from me and I had spent coin was the last time I spent coin on one. And yeah, because to me it's almost like taking real money, but yeah, it doesn't bother me nowhere near as bad knowing that it doesn't bother me nowhere near as bad, you know, with me not spending any kind of coin on it. Alright, so the first thing I do obviously is prep out these two missiles. As stated earlier, I have up arrow, I select all, and I select target, but then I switch to my number 3 boat, which is my sub. That's just what I use. A lot of people will put it on number 4 boat or number 5 boat. I put it on number 3. It's just what I'm used to before I found out what everybody else was doing. But really, it's just, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. My number 1 boat is my Triton, and that's kind of important too. Oh, okay, I saw something up here shooting at my Triton, so I got to move up a little bit. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to turn around with my Triton first. I got to give it a head start just because its turn speed is so slow. And you see it still caught some missiles, but what you going to do? Alright. I'm not going to get my sub in front. I do have another Decoy sub that's got like 6 assault torpedoes on it to give me more speed, but I try to hold on to that. How far back was it? It's actually on my YouTube page. I don't know if you know where my YouTube channel is, 50 cal. Because I just did it like a week and a half ago. It's not going back very far. I didn't do it on Twitch. I did it on Google Hangout. I did it on Google Hangout because I was supposed to have company, but that didn't work out. Stop my number 3 boat here. Alright. Basically, I'm trying to get away from all these stupid mortars. They end up falling. Yeah, the dreads turn like crazy fast. Sixpence, here we call it turning on a dime. Mixter, where are you from, bud? Is that, oh no, 50 cal, it was just a week and a half ago. And it's on my YouTube, like I said. If you're on the BV page also, if you go under files, I actually have like a links document in there with presentations that I've done, and I believe there's a link to it on there also. And if you follow me on Google Plus, it's also on Google Plus. So there's a lot of different ways you could find it. I'm guessing the sixpence is a lot like a dime there, Mixter, in England. How much did I coin for the Nighthawks? I didn't really coin the Nighthawks. I don't. I mean, I did do some speed ups. I generally do like if it gets low enough, then to the point where I don't mind coining. I don't coin them straight out, you know, because I give myself an allowance, and I'm $100 a month, which is about 1,250 gold a month, and that's my limit. That's what I spend. And so that won't buy you a fleet of anything. You're lucky if it'll get you a boat. So I don't do that. Oh crap, torpedoes getting me. Darn it. Stupid torpedoes. Now, this whole streaming thing, 50 cal, is kind of new to me. I actually just started doing it recently, probably a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty new to me. You know, I've had a lot of encouragement. A lot of people seem to want me to do a lot more of these, so that's, you know, I'm trying to work on that, and I probably will start streaming more regular. But I can't promise every day. You know, I know tomorrow night's the show. We have the regular Battle Vortex show tomorrow night, so probably be a little bit less streaming for me tomorrow night. Probably won't be doing any streaming tomorrow night, to be honest with you. Really depends on if I get my Forsaken missions done, but it seems like a lot of people, really the whole streaming thing, and you know, I've got the bandwidth, I got the hardware, um, and you know, this is one of those things that I was thinking I could probably do for my own benefit, quite honestly, because you know, Kixeye will often ask for a video of things that you experience, and this way here it'd be a lot easier for me to produce. Hey, Joel. Oh no, the Battle Vortex show 50 cal. Are you not familiar with the Battle Vortex web show? Thanks, Joel. Yeah, I've been playing around with the whole layout thing. You see, I got transparent Twitch chat on my screen now. Now the BV show, 50 cal. Are you on our group page? It's I'll give you a web address if you can remember it. It's bp.battlevortex.tv. Matter of fact, I'll just type it here in the chat too. That way you can click on it, and that'll go take you to our group page. And on our group page, there's info for all of our shows because you know, we often do roundtables on the weekend on Saturdays. During the event, we'll do something on Friday as well. And well, Big Ben started doing that. That's been his thing. So he seems to really enjoy doing it, and he's good at it. And get this boat here in front. So how did you find us, 50 cal? I mean, did you just how'd you find this Twitch? Was it something that did you see it like on another YouTube video or something? Or if you didn't find it through Battle Vortex, I'm really surprised to be hearing from you, quite honestly. Yeah, that address that I just put in the Twitch chat, the bp.battlevortex.tv, that's our Facebook group page. That's where that'll take you. You were searching Battle Pirate Dredges. Were you searching for that on YouTube, or? All right, no problem. Well, I did a lot better on this one than I did the last one, damage-wise. So it's not too bad, right? I'm doing pretty well on this one. So that's two. That's two 65s with that one fleet. And I don't see a 65 next to me anymore, so I'm gonna have to go hunting for him now. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Here we go. There's like 3 of them over here, so I don't have to go too far, I guess. I'd like to be able to play music while I'm doing this, but you know, I from what I understand that I can get into trouble for that. I'll go ahead and do, just to give you some variety, I'll go ahead and put a gunboat into this one with my specs. I don't know. You know, the trick I think really is just repetition. Quite honestly, there, Mixter. As far as master, I don't know that I really have it mastered. Quite honestly, you know, because there is occasions where I'll take a lot more damage than I want to. You know, when you lose your decoy sub, that still happens to me. Sometimes I'll lose my my countermeasure Triton. I mean, and so just because of all of that, I mean, it's not really consistent. I don't. I got results that I try to aim for, but I don't get them every time. Okay, you sent a join request. Let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe I can get you on there real quick. I'm assuming you're Cameron Relling, but you've been added. Or somebody's been added, if it's not you. Alright, so this one here, this is just a gunboat with a Spectre. Just so you can see what it looks like. It's obviously it's going to be a little slower than my Nighthawks, but it's all good. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell my gunboat to stop. Now go ahead, that way all the dreadnoughts will come out as far as I can get them to come out. But I can go ahead and start working on them. This fleet here, I have assault torp Bs on my Spectres, and those are retrofitted to 10. They are also ranked 10. You'll notice how fast they fire. They fire pretty quickly. I'm just going to go ahead and let them move forward, simply because oh. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them far enough away now, because I stuck around there an awful long time. But this is going to be a lot slower than the Nighthawks, as you can tell. Oh, sweet, I didn't take any hits. One hit on that gunboat will kill it. There's nothing really on there but a single thud one. So I gotta try to watch my range. The assault torpedo retro, going all the way to 10. You know, they changed, the cost changed for like the first 3 tiers of the retrofits. I think probably while I was in the middle of this, so I don't know really what it costs these days, but if you, oh crap. Oh, there goes my gunboat. Oh well. If you go to Google and you search Battle Pirates Wiki, there's one called Wikia, which is W-I-K-I-A. And you can actually go in there and you can search. I mean, it's just very, very informative. And that's like the official Battle Pirates Wiki. And that you can go in there and pull information, you can find out how much uranium it'll cost for the assault torp. But these here fire pretty fast, even though my rank is not like, crazy high rank yet. I think I might be up to 12 or something like that. I know there's 25 levels. I think I might be up to 12, somewhere around there. And but just the R10 assault torps help them fire really quick. Yeah, I have turned into the collector, quite honestly, there, Joel. And I still have to build I still have to build everything. I don't actually, because I don't coin everything, like a lot of players do. I just, quite honestly, I don't have the budget for it. I mean, I got other things, to spend my money on, and family and all that stuff. And I think a lot of the heavy coiners probably really don't have a lot of the things that I have that they spend money on. So I have access to everything. I mean, I can build it, but it would take me weeks. I've been building Nighthawks for a while now. I mean, probably close to 2 months I've been building Nighthawks. I know the first one was like 14 days, and the rest of them, the regular Nighthawks, that was for the Phantom. The other Nighthawks were like 12 days and some change. Now, granted, I did probably coin about maybe a week off of that altogether, speeding up the last day or two of the builds, but I'm just saying it still takes some time. But I do have everything, as far as I know, except for the Proto-Nemesis. I do have all the blueprints. I actually finished all the standard blueprints twice, and I say twice only because after I'd completed the blueprints originally, they introduced more. And when they introduced those more, obviously I had to go in and do it again. Or I had to finish it again, which was really a chore the second time around, is because I really didn't want to do Tier 1, and I really didn't want to do Tier 2, but I wanted to have it complete, But when they came out the road crews, the Lucky Bastard road crew, I was all over that. When I could get that and knock everything out real quick, I was there. Yeah, well, you're young, Joel. I I don't. How old are you, Joel? I know you're pretty young, but how young are you? I mean, I don't know if you do any chores around the house, if you get any kind of allowance or anything like that. I know my son is 16, and he does chores around the house, and he gets an allowance. I would think that they might be able to. Uh, Specs R5, 25% rank, Stealth 3, Engine 3, and 6 B torps, no retro, can auto 7. I would think so, quite honestly. I'm going to see if I can. No, I can't. I'm not going to do it. I was going to see if I could get that last dread, but it's all good. I'll come back for it. Yeah, if once upon a time, if I would have won the proto, I would definitely would have built it. But now, I'm definitely not so sure. It would definitely be nice to have, but you're right. I'm not sure that I would build it. But I don't know that one missile that came out with all of that bypass stuff on it, the armor bypass, the Achilles siege missile. That thing, I bet you that would be really, really awesome on a proto. I bet you it would. Alright, so now I just gotta let this guy retreat. Is there chores or anything that you could do for money there, Joel? I mean, I know summer's practically over, but I'm sure there's got to be something you could do to make money if you wanted to. And you're 1450 cal? Yeah, protos are nothing for these. Protos are nothing anymore. With the enforcers, they're nothing. Quite honestly, I mean, it's like the regular enemy in the drag bases. My Atlas carriers kill them so fast. You do almost every. I mean, do you really, Joel? I mean, I know it's easy to think that sometimes when you're young, because your perspective is a little different, but um, sometimes I wonder if my son thinks that. He doesn't like wash dishes or anything like that. As far as I don't think he really thinks he does everything in the house, but everybody in the house chips in here. All right, came in a little high, but that's okay. You love dishes? Okay. I don't know why. I'm just struggling to believe that. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here. No, I don't see any mortars in the air, so maybe I'm okay. Yeah, my Atlas is chewing things up. You never seen who's base repairing mine? Maybe I need to scroll up. Uh-oh, getting ready to lose my decoy. Stupid mortars. Yeah, my decoy just took a bit of a beating. Okay, guys, I can't believe the subject in the Twitch chat has changed to washing the dishes. You know this is all being recorded, right? This is on video. That's funny. I I usually get hit like constantly. Quite honestly, if I'm actually where I'm currently at, I think just a lot of people haven't found me because in all honesty, when people know where I'm at, I'm rarely out of a bubble. I mean, there's been times when I've come into a stronghold and I had a bubble that was getting ready to expire, and then as soon as I came out of the stronghold, I had a new bubble. My base had been hit. So I mean, there's people generally watch me like a hawk when they know where I'm at, but I think people just don't know where I'm at right now, which I'm not telling them. Quite honestly, I'm kind of enjoying the peace. I need my outpost to. Oh crap! I thought I'd surfaced already, but I hadn't. I I need my outpost to finish upgrading. So I did get my alliance points over in this other sector, and surprisingly, nobody hit me back. Who knows? I mean, it could be coming. I mean, we did just get that super awesome new Drac missile that just came out. Basically, I'm running interference from my other boats right now. Alright, then I'll take my sub and I'll move it out. Just trying to do it like a quick drive-by here. Try to see how much stuff I can blow up. Didn't do nowhere near as good as I was expecting. Oh, got two of them. Oh, you're FFA? I actually know people in FFA. Frank, he's had so many names. I'm trying to remember right now what his name is currently. But he's gone by the Joker. He's gone by stupid mortars or torpedoes. I'm going to have to make sure that I prep that out. I think going forward before I do this center island, because that one right there, it got me last one too. Yeah, I know people in FFA. As a matter of fact, I'm on the, well, I guess it used to be the free FFA page, if I'm not mistaken. But there's one guy that was in FFA that I had actually started the game with. He used to be Atlantis in Sector 16. He's a higher level. Frank Blee. Do you know Frank Blee? 50 cal? So I'm trying to keep up with the Twitch chat. Yeah, no, Frank Blee actually started in Sector 16 with me. Back then his name was Atlantis, though, but he's been Joker's Wild and had a bunch of other names since then. Oh, I misunderstood you earlier, 50 cal. I apologize. All right, nothing shooting at me here, so I'm just going to sit here for a minute, and then I'll. But you see, my Spectre down here is getting kind of beat up, and also my number one, my Triton, is getting kind of beat up. You know, I haven't really gotten any, but then again, I haven't emails for attacks, but then again, I haven't been hit, so can't really complain too much. All right, I should just got word I should have some good info for the show tomorrow night. A Martin? No, I don't think I know Martin. Um, I don't know if it's going to be the sneak peek of the raid, but I'll tell you what I know about the raid so far. What I know about the raid so far is that it should be similar to what we've already had. I don't believe we're ready for quite a new format just yet. Alright, so that's what, three down? But I do got 2 boats that are hurting. My Triton's hurting kind of bad, as well as my Triton is hurting, as well as my Decoy. Now, I am expecting some art, though I will say that. Hopefully I'll get some kind of good show stuff for the show tomorrow night. I'm working on it, working on it. Well, them boats are in bad shape, them too. But so far I've gotten the Tier 3. I've gotten the Deluge missile. And Tier 4, I still need the Deluge missile and a Reflective Coating 3. And that's it. So I guess I got 50-50 shot in getting one of them too. Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people got all these super duper high ranks. I just don't have the time to put into having all these legendary fleets. I don't have anything legendary yet. I don't even think I have anything close. I think these right here are probably the closest I've got. And you see these here are up to 62%. So I know they can go up to 75. So 62% is pretty good. And I know once you get to the last 5, it only goes up like 1 each time, if that. So I think I'm doing pretty well. But anyway, I did want to share everybody how to the Spectre fleet, prepping with the Spectre fleet. But I guess if it comes down to it, I can always use an R5 nuke cruiser. Let me see where my points are at. I'm at 2.7. And so that means I still need another 1.8, or I need 2 more 65s, and I'll be done. Okay, that's already out at sea. See if I got anything spawned next to me yet. Oh, looky here. There's 2 of them here already. Yeah, I don't know if any ships are really coming out besides what might be the main prize, to be honest with you. I think the main prize is, I mean, I don't know that for sure it's going to be a ship, but I know we've seen some leaked pictures probably on this from the same places, that blog spot, whatever. And but I don't know, if it was really. I didn't really recognize the ship, so it might be new. It might be a new ship. I'm not real sure. But I did. The missile stood out to me. The missile looked on the screen looked a lot like the Deadeye, the destroyers that we got for our base turrets. So I don't know. Let me see. I got 50 cal sniper on here. Barnacle Joe's on here. Joel 5911 is on here. Mixter BP. R Pollock 99. Sharp 066. Thanks for joining. Go ahead and go up here and kill these thingies. Oh, these things are so awesome. I love these. Oh yeah, it's no problem, Barnacle Joe. I actually enjoy doing this. I was telling the guys on here earlier that this could actually benefit me. If ever I have one of those issues where KIXEye's like, well, any chance you got a recording? Everything that I do on Twitch archives, so they're going to see all of this, and they would see anything that I turned over to them. So it's like I'm always recording, but I'm not having to use any of my storage, so it's pretty awesome. Haha. Yeah, these things are great, man. I love my Nighthawks. It's my new favorite boat. If you're on the BV page, this guy Immortal, that's Ben Battis on the Battle Vortex page. He's pretty regular. He used to be with FNV. He's just hanging out, saying hi. He said it's just a gunboat. I didn't really check, but it's all good. No, I'm not. I keep the torp towers in there on purpose. Oh, you're talking about maybe that top one. Yeah, I'll see what I can do with that. Probably not going to prep them with my Nighthawk.
Yeah, just a minute.
I'd end up losing my whole fleet if I got seen. But the Torp Towers are kind of necessary evil because they, oh, okay, let's see here. Let me go ahead and slide this over. And, oh, there you are. Approved. Welcome to the Battle Vortex page. Yeah, top 3,000. That was a tall order, and I got to tell you, I got my ECM. Yeah, and I was one of the 3,000. My wife also got one, and they made me coin my butt off to get it. I don't like to coin like that, but excuse me, it was one of those things where I was in the final world and that the event was going to be in, and so I kind of had a bit of an advantage, I thought, because I always could tell what I needed to get, and is to stay in the top 3,000. But I coined a lot, very heavily for that to get that ECM. But I think I was one of those people that actually saw its potential early on, and I don't like being one of those types of players that always saying I wish I had gotten it when it was in my means, and I know a lot of people are like that. I know I would have been like that with the Triton, because I remember when the Triton first came out, I didn't see any potential in it. I couldn't make out what it was, and I haven't made that mistake since. So, well, I really didn't make the mistake that time. I still won the Triton, but I didn't see the potential in it initially. But I did see the potential in the ECM. I did feel like it was worth it. The effort. Can you add me on Facebook? Well, I gotta tell you, I mean, don't take it personal. We've had issues like with relocating and all that stuff. Just people showing up in your relocate list, people showing up in your friend viewer, and for that reason alone, I'm not adding friends, adding new friends, unless you're in my alliance. If you're not in my alliance or associated with Battle Vortex in some way, I'm looking for probably ways to get rid of you. And I can still get PMs, and I don't mind people sending me messages. It does get to be a little time consuming sometimes. Alright, I'm just going to bookmark that for right now. So I'm just saying that I probably wouldn't, you can send me a friend request, but I'm probably not going to send it, accept it, to be honest with you. You might want to just not waste your time, to be honest with you. Hopefully I don't sound rude when I say that. It's just, we have limitations with the game. And I am one of those players that I do check my other inbox. I know a lot of players don't check their other inbox. I do check my other inbox quite regularly. And I do try to reply to everyone. Yeah, I actually have a ton of friend requests even on Kickside.com that I haven't replied to as well. I don't know. I want to be accessible, but I don't want to be too accessible. because the community will eat you up if you let them. Well, I've got a new cruiser fleet and I got an Atlas carrier fleet. Would anybody in here like to see one of those in a drac base after I prep these boats out? Yes, yeah, exactly, 50 cal. Because my relocate, I've got people on my friends list in my alliance that I can't relocate to, and I have, and there's people in my alliance whose bases I can't view. So a lot of times when people in my group are looking for advice, I actually will have to peek them, and that's not always convenient because sometimes I have a bubble and I'm not ready to pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have all the Drac BPs with the exception of the Proto Nemesis, of course. Oh, that's right. You recently got the missile cruiser, didn't you? Retreat. I don't like it when I like being able to come in directly at 12 o'clock. And, sometimes you have to drive kind of far away to do that because the base will be in the way. That's my wife's base. Well, generally in the Drac base, the person who does the most damage gets the blueprint. Once upon a time, it used to be completely random, but you do get a little icon. When it says base destroyed, you'll get some icons underneath the sign that pops up that says base destroyed. And if it's got a picture of a ship there, that means you got the blueprint. But I mean, if you only know if you got it or not, you don't know if anybody else got it or not. You don't know who got it. It doesn't tell you if anybody else got it. It just tells you if you got it or not. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna fill up my drink. No, she's not anymore. She used to be NBK, but she dropped her tag. Um, she she just kind of coined less and less, and there's a lot of times when you get hit just because of the tag you wear, and there's a lot of times she's not a coiner, and a lot of times her fleets would be targeted because of something that somebody else in the alliance did to somebody else, and so her boats would get targeted, and it was pretty unfair to her. I actually told her it might be best for her to drop her tag, and she agreed, and she did, and she's kind of happy for it, I think. Said whiteout is confirmed. Is that something that's on the forums, Joel? Oh yeah, the if you have all the the BPs, because I've actually gotten blueprints, and all I did was kill boats, and I got a blueprint, and because the guy who did all the damage, who actually did the kill in the base, had all the blueprints already, but I didn't get them all the time. Every time I was with him, sometimes all either one of us got was uranium. Oh, okay, Captain Harlock, awesome. Took him a long time to get the event up last month, that Captain Harlock. It's kind of a slacker. Glad to see somebody kind of got on him this month. Alright, so all the boats are dead. Alright, I just got bookmarks next to the two that I prepped. That way, in case anybody managed to, or kind of tries to sneak in there and kills it, I'll know for sure. Alright, let's see how I got going on over here. I guess I'll keep using this. Did anybody want to see my Atlas carriers or my nuke cruisers try it? Yeah. Well, I was just thinking I could give it a go if anybody wanted to see it. I mean, I'm sure I can kill the Drac base with this, but it's not going to be cheap, to be honest with you. I mean, I got 4 hours repair on this. It just using my nuke. I mean, the same fleet that I've been using probably be the cheapest way for me to go. Cheaper than the nuke cruiser or the Atlas carrier. Yeah, I'll try to remember that. I'll just go ahead and use this guy. Let's see, cancel. Now start repairing this again. And I just got to try to be more careful with my fleet because my Spectre's getting low, as is my Triton is half dead. So see if I can knock both of these guys out and then be done with my Forsaken missions, and y'all would have watched me do the whole thing. Yeah, I think, yeah, I do have more decoys, but I don't know. I would like to be, if I actually do this and pull this off, it will actually be my first time doing all of it with one fleet. Without doing multiple fleets and trying to coin any kind of repairs. If I can pull it off, in theory, it's possible. I've just never actually done it. I mean, I've been able to hit these first 3 so far with about an hour and a half on average worth of repair for each one. So I should be able to pull this off. It shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. So I can get far enough away where maybe the Triton can catch a couple of those missiles for me. Alright. I think I did okay there. Uh-oh. There goes my decoy. It happened. Now I'm going to lose my Triton too. Look at that. Holy moly. Alright, well the decoy was very important, so as soon as I get a chance to retreat, I'm retreating. Alright. I do have a little bit of gold, but I don't want to use any. Quite honestly, it's not like any kind of a, I guess it is sort of kind of a protest, but I don't want to put any gold on my account this month. And what little bit I got left, I want to try to use on the event. And I do have extra Facebook credits too, where I should be able to use that for some gold if I can get my in-game currency down to 0. Alright, so I do have other decoys. Alright, so that one there is taken care of. This right here, let me see. I know I have a other countermeasure Triton. I don't know if it'll fit, but I'll try it. Haha, awesome. Wait, what's I got on it? That's got speed system 3. This has speed system 3, so this should actually work out quite nicely. Alright, so I'm happy. This is awesome, because now I'm going to stick to my spending 0 gold. No, I'm not. Welcome to the chat there, Alan R75. Let me see if there's any more people on here. See, currently we got 50 cal sniper, Alan R75, Joel 5911, Mixter BP, and R Pollock 99. Welcome. But no, these two, and I'll be done, Alan. I've already got them prepped. Yeah, that's the idea. I plan on saving $100 this month. That's the idea, but quite honestly, 50, it's if I get into a pinch during the event and I need to go buy some gold, I'm going to. I'm not going to lie. Oh, you're Red October. Hey, awesome. When I was doing the first one there, Alan, I saw you peeking, and I'm like, I told the wife to tell you in there that I was on Twitch and that you could watch this way, because in here you can see a lot better. You want to actually be able to see the decoy when you're watching inside or spectating. You wouldn't be able to see my decoy, but this way here you can. Yeah, see, I just kind of try to keep my decoy up there in front just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull my countermeasure Triton back. Quite honestly, my sub's getting ready to surface, so I'm not ready for that just yet. So. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell my boats to target the bombard here, and then I'm just going to try to keep my Spectre just a little bit in front. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to shoot at my Spectre, but it didn't. Let's see how I do here. Alright. I'll be fine here. I did already get the Tort Bay. Of course, it cost me my decoy and countermeasure Triton. I just kind of went in there a little too fast, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, how awesome was that? That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? I can't disclose for my safety. I really don't mind. I can take a hit as well as the next guy. I mean, quite honestly, my base is subpar currently. I can't afford a proper guard, and I keep working on my offense. I can't do both, and but people do seem to like to hit me. See if I can get that sub to dive. Would be nice. There we go. Yeah, I'm not hiding it that hard. But I'm definitely not daring people to come hit me. I want to get my outpost OP6 done too. Oh crap. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, Mingus 9999. What GB is my computer? Are you asking about how much memory I have, maybe? I'll pull all that up here in a second. I'll show you what my computer looks like. I actually have an Asus. I bought it last year. It's an i7 third generation. I know they're up to 4 now, but mine's a third. And you know, I bought two. I was going to custom build PCs, but quite honestly, when I found this deal through these Asus computers, I was kind of blown away with them. It was almost exactly the computer that I was going to build for me and my wife, but it was like a package deal, and obviously it was already together. And I'd have warranty support and all that stuff, so I ended up going with that. But no regrets. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think I got 16 gigs, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up here. Settings, PC info. Can you see that? Right here it says I have 16 gig installed. It's i7 3770. This is my computer. Well, the computer, I used to play 50 cal. I used to play on a laptop, MacBook Pro, and I think I might have had. I think I got like 4 gigs RAM on that, maybe. But I think I got like 4 gigs of RAM in the MacBook Pro. But you know, I was having performance issues, and I knew desktop PC. I mean, I always knew desktop PCs outperformed, and sorry, I'm multitasking. I have a hard time walking and chewing gum. Forgive me. Um, you know, it really was just a performance thing. I knew the desktop generally outperformed laptops. I assumed when I bought my MacBook it was the first Apple computer that I'd ever bought, and so I just need to say I had really high expectations, and it turned out to me it's really just still a laptop. You know, I had it running Windows and everything, and desktop PC I feel is still the best way to go. They're about $800. This one right here I think was about $800, and like I said, I bought two of them. I bought one for me, one for my wife. If you see behind me, on top of that black cabinet behind me, there you see two computers back there. One of them's an aluminum case. That was the last computer that I built. That was my gaming computer when I used to be really big into PC gaming, and but now it's my son's computer. And the black one that's next to it, that's actually the home server. That was I built that one too, and but they're both pretty old now. I mean, well over 5 years old each. In computer terms, that's pretty old. But they both run pretty solid. They run really good. The gaming computer was really high end back in the day. I used to play Battlefield 2142 on that, and I really enjoyed it.